Good morning, grade 5. So today we will have our first lesson in our fourth block in Mathematics 5. So can you give me two numbers that we can multiply to come up with 18? Okay, the first one there would be 18 times 1 is equal to 18. What else? That would be 9 times 2 is equal to 18, and the other would be 6 times 3 equals 18. Do we have other numbers or two numbers that we can multiply to get 18? No more. So the following three multiplied to each other is equivalent to 18. So we can say that 2, 3, 6, 9, 8, 18 is what we call factors of 18. So these are the numbers that we can multiply, enable for us to come up with 18. How about 13? Can you think of a number that can be two numbers that we can multiply, enable for us to come up with 13? Very good. That is 13 times 1 is equal to 13. Do we have other numbers or factors that we can multiply and able for us to come up with 13? No more. Okay, so we can see that the factors of 13 is 1 and 13. So what have we observed with the factors of 18 and 13? Very good. 18 has more than two factors, but 13 has only two. So what are these numbers? When you say a number that have two or more factors, this is what we call composite number. If it has only two, this is what we call prime number. So this is the difference of composite and prime number. So today we will talk all about prime factorization in our block 4, lesson 1. So this would be our aim for today. Please copy our aim for today in your notebook. Students will be able to find the prime factors of a number. Again, our aim for today, students will be able to find the prime factors of a number. So this would be our activity. Fill in the table of the prime factors in each number. Fill in the table of the prime factors in each number. So this would be our table for this morning. We had the numbers, and we are looking for prime factors. So how do we do this? Okay, let's start with 16. So think of a number that we can multiply, two numbers that we need to multiply and able for us to come up with 16. Very good. That is 4 times 4. Do we have any other number that we can multiply and able for us to come up with 4? Very good. That is 2 times 2. So we will put down of our 4 and the other side 2. Okay. Why did we encircle 2? Because no other numbers that we can multiply enable for us to get 2 other side or other than 1. So we can say that 2 is a prime number. So we can now say that the prime factor of 16 is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Now it's your turn to answer. 42 and 32. Now I want you to pause the video. It's able for you to answer in your notebook. Pause the video, enable for you to answer the following in your notebook. 42 and 32. I guess everybody is done answering 42 and 32. Let's check your answers. So we'll start with 42. Think of a number that we can multiply, or two numbers we need to multiply able for us to get 42. Very good. That is 21 times 2. Do we have any other number we can multiply 2? No more. So we need to encircle it because 2 is a prime number. How about 21? Okay, there is. It could be 3 times 7. Any other we can multiply to get 3 other than 1? No more. So we will say that 3 and 7 is a prime number. So we can say that the prime factors of 42 is 2 times 3 times 7. How about 32? Let's have 32. Think of a two number that we can multiply to get 32. Very good. That is 16 times 2. 2 is a prime number, so we will encircle it. How about 16? Very good. 16 could be 2 times 8. 2 is a prime number, so we'll encircle it. How about 8? We have 2 times 4. So we have another 2, which is a prime number, so we'll encircle it. And let's have 4. We have 2 times 2. So the other 2 is a prime number, so we'll encircle them. So what you observe, the encircled numbers are a prime numbers. So you can see that this is a factors of our 32. So we can say that 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Did you get the correct answer? Good job. So we can say that 16 has the prime factors of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, while 42, that the prime factors of 42 is 2 times 3 times 7, while 32 we have the prime factors of 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So what is the factorization? When you say factorization, it is the process of finding the factors of a number. So what did we do when we are having our activity? We are splitting the number until the number has no other number we can multiply other than 1, enable for us to come up with the prime factors. So what is the difference of prime and composite numbers? When you say prime numbers, it has or have only two factors. Okay? The other factor would be 1 and the second would be the given number. If it is composite number, have more than two factors, the same as we did in 16, 42, 32 in our activity. Let's have our last activity. What are the factors of 32 and 35? So let's start with 42. We'll need to find the two numbers we can multiply to get 42. That is 21 times 2. So 2 is a prime number, so we will encircle it. So we will split now 21. So we will find two numbers we can multiply to get 21. That is 3 times 7. 3 times 7 is equal to 21, right? So 3 and 7 is a prime number, so we will encircle it. So we can say that the factors of 42 is 2 times 3 times 7. How about 35? So the factors of 35 would be 5 and 7. We already know that 5 and 7 is a prime numbers. So we can say that 5 and 7 are prime factors of 35. So this is the summary of our factors. Factors of 42 is 2 times 3 times 7. The factors of 35 is equal to 5 times 7. What do you observe with the factors of 42 and 35? Very good. They have the same factors. So what are this number that they have a common? Very good. That is 7. So we can see that 7 is a common factor of 42 and 35 other than 1. How do we say that 7 is a common factor? Because 7 is a factor of 42 and also a factor of 35. Now that you know how to find our prime factors by doing factorization, I want you to get your classwork workbook and answer page 20, sheet work number 1, prime factorization. Again, get your workbook, answer page 20, sheet work number 1, prime factorization. So that would be all for today. God bless.